to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Let him bad, but somebody got him doing something.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds up the the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And the lefty Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's first and goal. They'll run here with Algier. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta. And And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with White. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run him with White. And he'll get into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ray McLeod on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Everybody rockin' slide to the beat. Snap a knife, fake touch, bouncing to the groove. All body stop, search, got to lead.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Forced out left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. They'll run with Algier. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough for first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week one.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Scrambling to his left. He's going to run it, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's a third and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Now Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Rush to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown, Falcon.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's trying to get around the corner, but going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Second down at the Buccaneers' 18-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. We need this. Let's do it. Go all the way.
From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Rolling right. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Baker going to hand it to White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We're going to go play action with Penix. Push down to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Penix moving to his left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
When I got rich and bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never
3rd and a yard. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pick.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Mayfield. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On second down, Baker. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10, here's Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll find his running back right there. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They go play action with Mayfield. Escaping to his left. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route play and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On play action, Penix moving left, off he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Early option. Here's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. On the move left. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's caught right side. It's London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Handoff, it's Algier. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Gain of 7 brings up second down to the 4-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And here comes Robinson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a...
To the goal line and in. Great London. Touchdown, Falcons.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Mayfield. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. A rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. The first-round pick making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. Second down throw for Mayfield. There's a throw right side to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
His own read. This is Penix. We'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Forced out wide. He'll run again.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Now going to keep it on the zone read. And he will score! Michael Penix. Touchdown Atlanta. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Pistol, it's Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, like, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. We're going to go play action with Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 20-yard
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Here's a second and 12. It's Penix, working his way out left. That is intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case,
he gets free. He's to midfield. To the 20. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. But they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. 1 final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to cut the deficit to 10.